Alright guys, so I gotta get this camera moved out of the way. So, here's two different flashlights in this packet. To be honest with you, it feels really light. Like, I mean really light. I had one the other day, and it was the Sofrin light. Really nice light. This light almost can start a fire, to be honest. It does get extremely hot, to the point where you're not going to hold the end of it at all, and you will burn yourself. And I'm wondering, is that heat being generated through the LED into the heat sink? Or is it the light is so intense that it's heating everything up? I mean, like, how in the hell can something produce that kind of heat and not blow up? Like, I don't understand it. Like, it seems like it can't possibly be good to have a light and let it make that kind of heat. Maybe I'm wrong. So, alright. We got a damaged package? Or no? Oh, okay, just a flap. I'm used to these other lights where... Okay, this one's heavy. Get that out of here. So, I got that one there. These are my collections of, like, I guess, professional lights, maybe you might call them. I don't know. I know there's guys that out there, they go to buy these lights, so they made by like, a company called, like, is it Surefire or something like that? Or Phoenix. They're different ones. And they're supposed to be really good. They're expensive as hell. So, this one here is the wurkkos td03 sft40. Very frequently returned on Amazon for some reason. Don't know why. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it, because they seem to be all over the place on sales. Some of them are like $17 or $18 on wurkkos' website. But see, I'm not ordering from China. I'm not getting into doing any of that. Some of these are $18 and $19 right now. This ts23 is pretty expensive, I think, on their site. So I've figured out what kind of light I kind of want a little bit better now for carrying around. Here's the FC11C. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe dual switch. Sorry, I didn't have it focused on here. So this is the one of the ones I ordered is right here. Okay. This one is actually about $23 on Amazon. On wurkkos' website, okay, even though you're like, oh, dude, you overpaid. Well, yeah, I did. But, see, their normal price is $23. But that's not with a battery. So, when you want the battery, they give you the battery for about $3. It's really cool. So with the battery becomes $20.99, and then you're going to pay them tax, and then they'll ship it, and I don't know how long it'll take. So this isn't like supposed to be like super powerful or anything really. It's only rated at 1800 lumen, whereas a lot of these other ones are rated ridiculous. Like this one's 5000. The other one that you can't see that it just pointed to, 5000. So this is more like their cheaper flashlights, but supposed to be pretty well made from what I hear. And you have a switch on the back, which is cool. So then you see the tail switch. So what I learned the other day with playing around with this thing is that I really want to hold it like this. I don't really want to hold it like that. And I feel like maybe bigger flashlights really should have the button right here, and smaller ones should have the button here. So it's like they're backwards. Like these ones should really be, you know, the tail switch. Here's another one, tail switch. You know, I'm not going to really hold this one like that. I never have. This one here is awesome because, you know. So, you know, we're all different. We need to figure out what we want for something. And just kind of playing around with these, but let me get back into here and show you. So this one's 17. The ts23 is the larger battery version of that one, basically, and it's $47 on their website, but it's like I didn't remember what it is on Amazon. It's kind of expensive, so this is actually probably the more expensive one that I've ordered so far. And I had a credit of like $47, a gift card from Amazon from affiliate sales on the channel, and so I used it to purchase this so we can review it on the channel and see if it's really worth all the hype and all the money. And of course, you could, you know, buy these from Sofrin or wurkkos. Sofrin has a version. I don't remember what it is, but I think the Sofrin lights are cheaper. Quality's the same, from what I can tell. They're the same company. So this one's $47 without a battery. They're going to charge you about $5, $4, $5. Yeah, $5. And so it's $5 for the battery, which is really good price. A 21700. I had the battery on the charger for quite a while yesterday, and it looked like it was fully charged when it got here, but it's still packed in 2500 milliamp hours, which is half of the capacity of the battery. So this battery actually might exceed its capacity, not on this light, but the Sofrin. So, but I think the batteries are all going to be about the same. So a 21700 battery is a lot more of a battery than you're going to get out of an 18650. And there's a reason that Tesla switched to them in their battery packs. So this is an XHP70, which I've never tried before, so I don't know anything about it. But it's made by Cree, or what I should say, made for them. Anyway, wurkkos' website has super deals on these. When you go over to Amazon, you'll see that the prices really aren't a lot different. We go for. Whenever they come up with the name wurkkos, it must be an abbreviation for something in Chinese. So one of these lights here that I have in front of me is 39 with a 40% coupon. That's that one there. This thing is insanely bright. Not even on turbo. I don't know if it's fully charged. It will light up my entire backyard. But nothing like I've seen out of this. This is insane. So this thing just floods the entire backyard. I'm like, wow. Not exactly what I was looking for in a light, but I was very impressed. Okay, so here's the ts23. We'll take a look at it. I'm not logged into Prime, so the prices are going to be different than what we're going to see here. I don't know. So there's a 30% coupon, and there's a 10% and a 5%, looks like. Sign in to redeem 10%. Well, they might have changed it already. What I see is a 5% promo, and then if you get 2 items, a 5%. Now, what I don't like about because what I usually do when I order on Amazon is I'll order things one at a time. And they don't really like my packages combined, because what I've seen happen is they'll delay them so they can combine them. And you end up getting your crap late because of that. So, but you need to order them both at the exact same time in order to apply some of these things. If you were to click on this, you could see, well, this is what's on the list of selected items. That'll give you another 5%. So it can help you if you buy 2 flashlights at once. But when I ordered it, it was 50% off of whatever the price was. And so it ended up being that this light with tax was $47 on Amazon. Yes, I think that was a bit much, but I was really just kind of trying to spend that Amazon gift card and review something on the channel. And I've really gotten tired of reviewing HTs and the next cheesy Bofang, or the next cheesy copy of a UVK5, you know, or the next cheesy copy of what do you call it? You know, the GMRS radios and the TID radios, TDH whatevers. Just tired of it. So I've been trying to do these flashlights, and I thought, well, looks like the ultimate one. It's claiming 5,000 lumen. Let's try it out. So this was $47. The other one was about 26 or 23. Let me see if I can find the other one. This is one that I think will probably be a better choice because of the position, the button. So there's another one. What is that? The FC11 and the ts23. One has got a magnet on it. It's got the same kind of bezel on it. I just got the switch there. Now you have like this one here. This one, I've seen this one as cheap as like $19. This is the td03. Sofrin has a version of it. You should be able to get these for like $18, $19 on their website. $29. So this, I think, is usually marked on here as a frequently returned item. Usually, I don't think I can see it except for if I'm in Prime, but there's a 20% coupon on it. It's not great. So now they have these kind of lights, and this is what I would really think is probably the way to do. You got a tail switch and a side switch. Tail switch, side switch. Side switch. Then they have these really goofy little tiny things that I don't understand that. Like, I'm not interested in those. And then their diving lights. The diving lights are probably quality, and the reason is because they have to work underwater. Where is this other light? It's interesting, it's not on here. They've got these ones. Okay, it's a td03. Why am I not seeing it? Oh. So here's the Sofrin. This one. It's 40% off of $39, so $26 basically. It's interesting. I'm not able to find the other light. It's not showing up. So see, this is a Sofrin SP31, which is just a version of one of the wurkkos lights. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to type this stupid thing in, unless it was right there at the beginning. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be in this listing right here. Usually there's a second light. Okay, so the ts23, and then in that, because they're both similar, so this is the 18650 version of the ts23. So the td03 and the ts23 are related. So this has apparently 60% off It says it's $49 with a 50% off coupon and then a 10% promo code. So that's the one I'm about to check out here. And so this light here is only rated at 1800 lumen. It says switch on the back. It's got the LED right there to indicate the charge. You got the USB, any tail switch, and so you can put it in daily mode, off, or tactical mode. So I believe you can turn it off so it won't accidentally turn on in your pocket, which is a major problem with these things. Major problem. So let's go check it out. Let's get the camera down here and we'll check it out. Put that one over here. Okay. So I have not opened this up yet. You guys saw me open the package. Alright, we got instructions here. The td03 is a powerful, versatile EDC/outdoor tactical flashlight designed for home EDC or outdoor activities, hiking, fishing, or hunting. It is powered by a single 18650 lithium-ion battery. It is rechargeable USB-C, step mode, and tactical modes, controlled by one tactical tail switch and one rotary switch. Friendly UI to everybody. Besides, td03 delivers a maximum output of 1800 lumens with a maximum range of 353 meters. That's a lot of throw, actually. A lot of these other lights are rated around the same. Let's get the light out of here. So this one doesn't really come like packaged as nice as the other ones. They've cheaped out on the packaging big time. Like, it's not protected as like the other ones come in a foam insert. Thanks for choosing wurkkos. Tells you to remove the paper piece, you know, between the battery, twist and tighten, etc., etc. So you can see in here like how that comes. They give you a lanyard and a couple O-rings, which is cool. And what I do like that they do is they give you a really nice silicone rubber feeling kind of USB-C cord, and they're longer than normal. I don't think you'll be able to use it for anything but charging the flashlight, but it's cool because it's great to throw in your vehicle and you're not going to use it for data. So but what I was trying to talk about here was the inserts that they put in some of these. Let me grab one of these ones. Okay. So normally with wurkkos, they spend a little more money on your box, and this is foam. So they put the flashlight in the foam so it can't get damaged. And this is the first light that I've got from them that come in a box where it didn't have foam and it was just in bubble wrap. And that's fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. But I just thought I would, point that out. So in some instances, I think, this one, same thing. I think we're probably paying a little extra money for the packaging. So this is actually really nice. Wow. The tail is on very short. This is a nice light. So what I like about it is it's really similar to this light. And the only real difference I can see is this is a little bit bigger and heavier. Let's go ahead and take the cap off. Oh wow. So there's a little bit of bounciness in the tail switch. Now this has like a clicky. I think this feels like an E switch. It's got a smooth deal. Nice small LED. It doesn't look like it's domeless. Okay. What I don't like about this tail switch is that this thing actually acts like it doesn't want to come off. I'm kind of curious if they're showing in the instructions how they want it to come apart. When I turn something and it doesn't want to come apart, I don't keep turning it. I don't show you. But I think it says in the rating. You set that there for a second. Okay, it does say unscrew tail cap to insert the battery. So what I don't like is that this is the switch. You're putting pressure on the switch when you try and unscrew it, and it does not want to come off. And I'm trying to turn it right here without it. And what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to remove it from the head instead. And I think because this piece of paper was in the head, I don't think the tail switch is supposed to come off. I don't think they want you taking it off. Let's take a look at this video really quick. I'm just kind of curious. Let's see what this guy says. I got no sound. Come on. Alright, we need to check my sound. Nothing. I'm about to get blasted out of the water. Interesting. It should show something. I honestly don't think they want you to take the tail cap off, even though they tell you to. Sound would be nice, but so oh, man. This guy's gonna go on and on about this just like I went on and on about it. It's pretty funny. Come on, cut to the chase, dude. See? There's no paper in there, though. He's not showing the paper. And that's not the battery it comes with. Alright, I got the audio working. Let's listen to
it. So you get max throw. And the head, that's how you turn it on. But you cannot take the head off. Or sorry, the tail cap is glued. Take a look there. And I did not get the set, so I used a 30Q. So I will be using that for beam shots. But with this light, I would use probably a higher milliamp hour because it's only 1800 lumens that they say. But we'll see. You get square cut threads, lubed up good. You can see that.
Alright, so that answers our question. The tail is glued on, which I think is stupid. I like the light to be able to be completely taken apart. We can actually come over here. We'll see what's on the deal here. I'll check this battery real quick. Okay. Just see what it shipped like. 3.9, so it's not fully charged. So yeah, not fully charged. Okay, anyway, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. So we'll get over here to the light. We'll put the battery in it. Okay. It's got a spring on both ends. Yeah, it's got a spring on both ends, which is totally awesome. It comes on full power, and it's actually really bright. Okay, so let's bring it over here to the wall and see. So that's cool. I like that. So in the middle position, it gives me, I can just tap the button, and then the other position, it's like on full blast. I'm not really sure how that works, but this light here, like I put it up against my hand, it looks really, really bright. It's in a major hot spot in the center, which is cool. It's heating up a little bit, not too bad. So this basically looks like you can't get the strobe out of it if that's what you wanted it for. So it doesn't do anything when it's off. So you get low, medium, high, I think. No, higher. So probably what they call moonlight or whatever. So that's pretty cool. The knurling on it is real grippy. Kind of grabs your hand. The finish of it is like a matte black, kind of chalky almost. I've heard people refer to it like that. It really, really grips well. This is a really nice tail. So it's interesting though. I don't think you can turn it off. Oh God. So let me try this again. So anytime that you hold the damn thing down, okay, in any position, this is a problem. It strobes in any position when you hold the button down. Okay, so that's how they want you to access the strobe. So it makes more sense actually when you think about it. So at any given time, you just hold this thing down and it's going to strobe. This light is the first light that I've received that I actually really think seems to be well thought out. The tail shaft, tail cap being glued on, I don't like that, but I mean, you'll probably destroy the switch trying to take it off. I can see somebody breaking that light trying to remove the tail cap. So its size is actually nice. I really like this size in these type of lights. This is a little bit on the smaller side for me, and these ones here really should have had a tactical switch, in my opinion. So what we have left here is we have the other light that we need to review real quick. I'll pull that out. So I'm really happy with this. I think that this is going to be a cool one to carry around. The only thing I don't like about carrying around these lights is that you'll wear them out and scratch them. Now, this box is heavy. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Let's see what we got. See, that pushes through easy like that. At that very first flashlight I bought, and it wouldn't do that, and I didn't know that that's how they had them set up, and I couldn't figure out how to get the stupid thing open. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, so so this one ships like this with your instructions. ts23 gives you a chart of the interface. It's not Android or anything like that. And the light is quite large. You got your cable, your O-rings, and a different type of lanyard, a larger one. And then you have the light. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is really cool. So, I'm glad I bought this. Look at this thing. It's gnarly. It's actually really heavy. This is crazy. I love it. Wow. The bezel looks stainless steel. The other one looks painted. So these are on the same listing. They have like similar ideas, but as you can see, it's a lot bigger. And what I've kind of noticed is like, well, if you have a larger opening, you get more light out, you know. So these 1 inch, 1.5 inch, or whatever ones, like, that's what I'm trying to stay away from. I want a little bit larger of an opening. So that's one of the reasons I ordered that. It's even larger than that one. And also, I wanted the bigger battery. So I have not seen this LED before. This thing is massive. Like, the weight to it is pretty intense. So I'm going to say that the tail cap probably doesn't come off. Let's go check the Amazon listing, or we could even check wurkkos' website. The picture that they put on here doesn't do it any justice. It looks wrong because here we have this flashlight here, and it's showing these USB cables. If I hold the USB cable up to it, it's not going to look like it's that big, So let's see. Jesus Christ. I don't think they're going to show us anything special. Nope. Okay. Boy, that was ridiculously loud. And let me tell you something. You totally could break a window with this thing. It has the weight behind it. I'm serious. I wouldn't do it, but yes, it has the weight. These other ones, they don't. If you throw this at somebody, you're going to knock them out. It's nuts. Okay, if you get hit by this, somebody throwing this at you across the room, you're going to get knocked out. It's really heavy. And it's going to cut you open. So maybe that's why it's tactical. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and just undo this here. I don't need to sit here and read everything. See how it came out there. We obviously have similar setup. The battery has a lot of weight to it. It's quite heavy. It's on par with the one that I pulled the other day from the Sofrin. It's substantial. The paint on this one is a little more slippery. It doesn't have that flat finish. It's a semi-gloss. You can see it sort of in the picture here. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's not the same. These two are the same. This one's even more chalky. This one is like this one, slippery, a little slippery. The paint's slippery. It has the same feel to the switch. The port is on the bottom. I'm trying to think where it was on here. Here it's up by the head. So a little bit different in that aspect. We can try and remove it. Wait, this one doesn't have a tail switch, like the turning one. Okay, I thought it did. Never mind. Not sure why they would glue that on there though. So since there's no switch in the tail, you might be able to get it to break loose. It's glued in pretty good. So I wish they wouldn't do crap like that. Like, dude, seriously, I want to take this flashlight apart. I don't need it glued. You know what I mean? There's a weird step on there with an O-ring, and there's a double set of O-rings on this bad boy. All right, let's get the fluke over here, and I'm gonna take a look at this battery. Yes, I know my terminals are reversed. It's gonna need quite a bit of charging. It's at 3.73, so definitely not charged at all. Let me see, where did I put my charger? What we'll do is we'll go ahead and test it with the Sofrin battery, which I think is probably fully charged. By the way, the Sofrin one, you can undo it either way. And also they did it so you can flip the clip around too. So I almost want to say that this battery is heavier than this battery. Okay. So this is the Sofrin. And as far as everybody knows, they're all the same company. Okay. This just feels like super quality. I mean, like, this is nice. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, so supposedly it doesn't meet the rated lumens of 5,000. I would imagine probably not, but okay, so it starts out low. So I guess I just hold it down. Alright. So that's pretty bright, but it's not impressive. And if I put my hand next to it, so I'm gonna guess, okay, that's a little bit brighter. It's pretty bright. I don't know if that's turbo. I haven't looked at the user interface. So this thing is not anywhere as bright as it claims. I can tell you that right now. Definitely not. Let's see, the bezel looks like it might unscrew. Feels like it's got like some kind of mineral glass. So it's on or off, which is actually great. I don't really care for complicated menu. So if it's off, let's see what happens if it's off and I hold it down. So if it's off and I hold it down, it goes to like this really low setting, and I touch it again and turn it off. I just push it on, it comes back to bright. If it's already on and I hold it down, it steps through the settings. Okay, that's cool. And then if I quickly go 1, 2, it seems to go into a turbo mode, which is really bright, but not 5,000 lumen bright. I don't know what that was. I probably put it into program mode on accident. Let's go ahead and disconnect the battery. I don't want to be in program mode. The head of this is heavy. It doesn't have the same kind of, smooth anodized threads, but I think it's because it needs to make a little more contact. So this is like, wow, So it's a little shorter, I think, than maybe it should be for its size, but it's very compact and just chunky. So it has some serious weight to it, but it feels like it might maybe slip out of your hand, maybe a little easier than some of the other lights. I don't know. It's really something interesting. It'd been nice if it would come somewhere near the claimed 5,000 lumen. So let me try something here. I don't know what it just did. So I'm in some kind of funky mode. Okay. Let me see. I don't know what it's doing. I accidentally put it into some kind of program mode. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I think I put it in like a lockout mode. Okay, that's really, really, really bright. And brighter than I thought it was before. Okay, so if I hold it down. Okay, that's one of its modes. So I'm wondering, let's try the two of them. Okay. Okay, this is this one. The one on high. Yeah, now the color of it's different, but I can tell you right now that the other one's definitely brighter, but I mean, look at them. So okay. Yeah, I don't remember how to. The other one doesn't seem to go into turbo mode, or maybe that's just as bright as it goes. Yeah, I can't figure out this other light, how to put it in turbo, but I actually kind of, I don't know, I'm really impressed with the little light, to be honest with you. Like, it's really cool for the price. This thing is super nice feeling and all that, but I gotta do a little more checking on how it works, and I don't think I've actually accessed the turbo mode on either one of them, to be honest with you. So that's just my quick review on these, so we'll catch you guys later.